Vlad Ethereum Classic.
It's calling for 7 trillion to be uploaded or used or whatever, or available for the, AI, GPT, blah, blah, blah market. Wants it to be raised, doesn't necessarily have access, blah, blah, blah. Make this easy. Talking about render USDT daily time frame, new confirmed range of support, bounce of bull market support band on the daily, and this specific range coming in at $4.26 range from $4.38 as support, confirmed on the daily time frame. So the 3-day time frame, we have a weekly breakout with the retest again visible on the 3-day time frame, further confirming this bullish symmetrical triangle breakout with a target of $7.78. That continuing to play out in time, finding support specifically on the 3-day bull market support band. We have a hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day RSI, hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day RSI, and we're going to go ahead and reflect upon this trend line, and that's going to be our divergence for the price. As the RSI continues to cool down, there's more bullish momentum as a lower volume is causing volatility to the upside with the support. Everything looks to be intact on the 5-day time frame, and it looks as if we may be, about to approach $5.30. Breaking that level with the close on any high time frame, chart for render. I would expect to see continuation play out. Be the next possible resistance target, taking into account the $6.70 level. And after that, I see no serious levels of resistance. I think after that, it's probably price discovery. Because price discovery really doesn't play. If you've seen Injective, you know that it could change really quick when price discovery happens. Onto the monthly time frame for render. Looking for a key monthly close above previous resistance, coming in at $5 as that red monthly high. We want to get above that previous resistance, and if you're counting the open, $4.47, which is what I'm counting. Looking at render on the monthly time frame, there's nothing of significance on the monthly moving averages between the 10-month and the 20 EMA, but that's why I was like, bruh, we found support on the monthly time frame, which is good. So I wouldn't expect, to see, a failed retest. I say lowest we go right now is this to the monthly moving averages, possibly as a level of support, and it's support until it's not on the monthly time frame. But yeah, with that retest in play, I'd be looking for further retests. 2-week time frame, little to no change. But one thing I am going to bring up is our target in play comes and coincides with the Fibonacci extension level at the 1.38 at $7.21, near that level, with our specific target being at $7.28. Moving on to render Bitcoin, we're going to pull up the 50 TMA triangle moving average on the daily time frame, and we use that as key support to move higher, along with retesting the 23.6 Fibonacci level on the daily time frame. Bull market support band daily coming in as resistance. as we can see here. Slight resistance, but I don't think that's going to do too much, as we'll see what's really pending in a second. Switch to our 3-day time frame, as that's what we're going to be viewing. So 50 TMA not tested. Don't worry about that. Bull market support band getting tested as support, and apex pending in 33 days. For a 3-day time frame, high time frame, bullish breakout pattern potentially in play, assuming we see apex breakout to the upside. Um, apex and decision within 33 days, so that's going to be interesting. Breaking out against Bitcoin should especially be bullish for the USD valuation, as appreciation against Bitcoin is going to mean more valuation in USD. So if it goes up against Bitcoin 50%, I'm assuming it's gone up against USD 100%. So this really coincides with our target in play. And as long as this could take to play out, if this hits target at the same time that render is about to break out, I would say we would see possibly an extension of this move to higher prices. That's just, speculation until confirmation, but it's a possible scenario in play, literally, as this has been confirmed as support, as this has been confirmed as resistance. Now, moving on to the 5-day bull market support band. 5-day bull market support band, as we can see here, has came in as key support on the 5-day time frame in October and here in January. So, moving on to the weekly time frame. So, I'm just keeping track of these, but it's nothing really in play, I think. Potential support and resistance to be retested. That's about it. That's about it for me. Moving this to the weekly bull market support band. And what we're going to do, we see that retest that bounce out the 38.2 Fibonacci level, retest of the 23.6 Fibonacci level, currently retesting on the weekly time frame with the bullish confirmation. Next candle would mean potentially, as we're nearing the end of this apex, that we're gonna be potentially breaking out to the upside. Obviously at that point, as it will reflect on the 3-day time frame bullish moment. Once you zoom in, um, tested the 100-week EMA and SMA weeks ago. As there's no 200-week EMA and SMA, as the charting data does not go back that far. Well, bullish 2-week time frame. No, bull market support band retest on the 2-week time frame. Last chart we're going to cover is going to be current downtrend that we want to see continuing to happen. We're just really looking for this to break this last resistance and head into price discovery, but that'll happen in time. No real change, nothing to really track. As long as this keeps dropping, we're basically winning. If you don't know, this is how many render tokens equal 1 Bitcoin. So as this drops, if 10k render could get you 1 Bitcoin now. If you wait a bit, you keep holding your render and this hits 1k, then you'll be able to get 10 Bitcoin for 10k render. So 500 per Bitcoin, that could easily be 20 Bitcoin. So I hope this really helps you out. Tried our best in this video. Macro is bullish for Bitcoin. Don't get distracted by the noise. Don't get liquidated. Don't waste your money. If you can't afford to play shit coins. As for tokens I'm watching, not financial advice. I'm not gonna name the big boys. I'm not bullish on ETH, but Solana, Radium, Render, HNT, Orca, Step, um, Shadow, and some potentially speculative plays as to watch my roll with Chonk. Maybe Bozo, maybe. I don't fucking know. Um, maybe Stan potentially. I have a little bit short term play. Anything that's low cap, that's not bullshitting, that actually is working in the AI sector, actually releasing legitimate products, actually has a consumer base that they're either showing to have or that they're going to have, that is proven to already be demanded or is already going to future tense be demanded, not in current demand, but is going to be, and in a situation that we're not necessarily in the top of the AI boom, but render is already there to supply GPU power for those willing to use it. Something like that. The majority is always wrong and the buyers are always late.